Oh shit, that's my number.
Huh.
Y'all both went, huh. Like the tilt the head is all. And 5, 4, 3,
I mean, times
2,
2.
1. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pasa. In our mini series called The Rapid Fire. Fro.
I wish y'all could have seen the angle I had.
It sounds like you're saying frog.
Did you know all frogs are toads, but not all toads are frogs?
Huh? Why?
Run it back one more time.
All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. So if you see a toad and you don't know if you see that species, and you don't know what it is, just call it a frog because there's more chances of it being a frog than it is a toad.
Aren't toads like the big blobby motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Are those not frogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are frogs, but apparently they're also toads. But not all toads. Not all toads. Not all frogs are toads.
Are toads, but most toads are frogs.
Okay.
It was one of the did you know facts that I had in a previous episode.
That's a random knowledge to have until now.
In a previous episode that we had back in the back in
Few
the
months ago.
Yeah, a few months ago.
Yeah, one of the episodes.
Yeah. But it's funny because usually you hear frogs outside of our house. Right now we have the door open. Jesus.
Every single episode, I feel like I yawn.
Sa Pasa. It is also currently 11:30,
almost 12.
almost 12 at night. So we have our door open.
We're working hard for y'all.
Yeah, because usually, right, because of our lousy ass neighbor, we don't have our doors open after 11 because apparently it makes too much, they can hear us talk or there's too much sound. It's geluidsoverlast.
We can't laugh. We can't move our chairs.
We can't breathe.
We can't go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Like, damn, bruh.
Can't do
You know? And that's the thing about where we live specifically, because we live like right in the middle of like a flat.
Two apartments.
Yeah, apartments. So the neighbor above us can hear us and the neighbor below us can hear us. But the one above barely.
She has never complained.
She's never complained at all.
Mm-mm.
But the one below.
Jesus.
When we first moved here, when we tell you guys that we deadass felt harassed.
No, yeah.
Because every single thing that we did, we felt like we were being watched or heard. Yeah, everything.
Anything. Like, I think it was the first day that we were here and we were all sitting in like the hallway area.
Yeah.
Technically. And we were just talking, saying like, oh my gosh, we actually made it here. This and this.
Finally.
You know, we were laughing, making jokes and everything.
Yeah.
And then she knocks at the door. She's like, yeah, you guys are being too loud. We were like, oh shit,
First off, howdy. We're your neighbors, Because
like,
before that, we knocked on like the other neighbors that we had to tell them that, we're new.
And that we're going to be moving in, so we're probably going to be noisy. So
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry from advance.
Yeah.
But.
And then she complained about this. She can hear every time we flush. She can hear this. She can hear that. We're like, God damn, woman, can we not go to the bathroom and pee?
No, but she was really like, I can hear like your footsteps and stuff, and we were like that's not our fault. That's really the floor.
We can't help that the insulation is bad.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna put it on us? We are renting.
And it's not like we really tried our best to like walk in our socks so that you don't really hear like the shoes, We put carpets
A lot of carpets.
Yeah, we tried to minimize as much sound as we could, but
Yeah.
even so, they still kept like being like, no, you guys are too loud. Y'all are still doing this.
There was
Y'all,
always something.
there was always
It was like
something.
every single day there was something that they were gonna complain about. If it wasn't, can you move your chair quietly? It feels like there's an elephant up there.
Yeah.
That was one of the comments that they said that really ticked us off, and we were like, no, we're gonna go talk to them. And then we talked to them, everything was okay, and then give it a month, again everything started. And we're like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Because most of the times, they text us, tell us like, yeah, like, can you guys be a little bit more quiet? And sometimes they text us things that
To us, it's out of pocket.
so like it really is out of pocket, but to them it's kind of like they're trying to like put a joke in to make it not seem serious. But then that joke for us is like not a joke.
It's a cultural difference.
Yeah.
of
No,
them
it
being,
is.
you know, Europeans are very direct. They're very blunt.
Yeah,
We are not used to that.
yeah,
So them just saying straight up, yeah, you're being noisy because you're stepping around and it sounds like there's an elephant. For them, that's just the regular smuggler. But when we read it, especially,
yeah. When you read it,
Yeah.
because it's based on the tone, you know, like you say, oh yeah, you know, I can hear your footsteps, and at some point it sounds like there's an elephant,
Yeah.
you know, haha, or
Yeah,
it
but we're
sounds
not
like an
friends
elephant.
like that.
yeah,
know?
like you
It's-
don't hear the tone as to where it be
The
like it's like a
friendly
joke.
tone.
Uh-huh.
The it's not meant bad.
Yeah.
Tone. You know, so when you read it, you just read it in the worst possible tone ever,
Yeah.
and it just goes south.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
mean, I think it got to the point when we went to talk to them. We're like, look, we did everything we can do. We bought carpets. We're going around in our socks. We're putting like the floor, the things, sticking it to our table, sticking it to our chairs. There's only so much we can do, and at this point, we can't do anything anymore.
I
So-
remember in the beginning when we moved there, we would watch shows or like whatever on the TV on a volume of 8 or 10.
Oh yeah.
8 or 10.
we relied on subtitles.
Legit. I
It
feel
got
like-
so bad that when we went to the movies, it was too loud.
We
For
were like,
real.
where's the movie? Where's the control? Oh shit,
for
we're in the
real.
movies. That's
I
right.
felt like even when we went back to Aruba and everyone there is playing things loud, they're talking loud. I'm there like, yo, like y'all are being loud. Like
My
yeah.
dad would be playing Call of Duty, and I could hear the prrrr in my room, and I wanted to go and be like, "Hey, can you?"
Can you? Because we really like we went from
Being the loudest.
being the
No,
loudest.
yeah.
Because our first place that we had, we were loud.
We were so.
We were at ground
fucking
floor, so
loud.
we didn't have to really care about neighbors like below us.
And even if like the ones that lived on top of us, they also made a lot of noise.
True.
So there was no care in the world
It-
at
like-
all.
I could be at 5 a. Doing a complete all nighter with a speaker on at a
Yep.
pretty loud volume,
Yeah.
just blasting through it. Nothing.
I remember one of our roommates. We would rarely see him, but every time he's home, he's gonna take a shower and he's gonna bring his big ass speaker and play
His
the
JBL.
loudest music.
And every now and then we would hear. There was one of them that was from the university or whatever the fuck, and it would
Like
come
our upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
would come like, I have a exam tomorrow and whatever. And that one guy that we never saw, but it was always because of him. He would always get so pissed.
He would be mad.
And at the moment, we didn't really understand why. But when it was our turn to be the ones that, got complained on,
Yeah.
we're like,
Or like, come on, man. But I do understand because he did it like late, like 2, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah,
No, he
man's was like a roommate would be playing music at like 3 a.m. like loud,
Yeah.
and I was in the room next to him. Usually you can't hear him, but when you can hear him, you can hear him.
there was also another guy living with us that would play video games all night long.
Also,
And everything that happens, he would scream. He would scream
yeah,
straight
you know
up.
how you play video games, you just say
Yeah.
no, like I get that, if you were to do that here,
Mm-mm. They
That
would
don't
die.
slide.
there was this one time we were all like outside in our patio, and we were legit just chilling, like talking to each other. Someone was cooking inside the
Decent
kitchen
hours.
in the hours
Yeah.
that we
The
are
hours
supposed
that
to.
you're not supposed to make any noise, to be too loud, is between 11
And
and
7.
7
7.
a.m. Yeah.
So everything before 11 at night is fine.
It's
So-
fair game.
Yeah, it's fair game. So we were out here like what 6 o'clock maybe, like sunset, and then
Before.
yeah, we had a speaker inside here, like right here, I think it was so that we can hear it too, and then the person in the kitchen can hear it too. And then the neighbors, not the one below us, the one all the way in the bottom.
Because at this point they were in their garden,
Yeah.
and no shit, if you're in your garden, you're gonna hear us.
Yeah. But the thing that kind of like made me upset, or made us upset, was the fact that she said it was that type of music
Yeah.
that was what was wrong. It was that it can be seen as offensive.
Right now, right then and there, she was being offensive.
And so that's when we were like, okay,
And
just
to me-
because we're playing exotic, like not your music.
Yeah.
Not your country, Dutch
Yeah.
music doesn't mean that our music is different. you
Which
know?
that makes it worse, because it's like, oh, if it was this type of music, then
It'll
it would
be
be
okay.
Be
fine.
fine, yeah.
Just complain that we're loud, not because of the type of music.
Exactly.
At that point, you should know you're being a
A
bit,
bit
racist.
racist.
Because there is this underlying thing that, what's it called, aunties, like auntie,
Like against aunties.
yeah.
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 So, I mean, it's not a lot to say, but all three of us are not white people or not
But-
Dutch.
Yeah.
Specifically. Not
We're
Dutch.
foreigners. That's
Yeah,
just
we're
leave it.
foreigners, so we like a diverse set of music.
Yeah.
Very diverse.
So, until we're not with obviously we don't like every music they play here. So we're just not. It's not their cup of tea is not ours, and ours is not theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get
Simple as
how
that.
they don't like the music, but you can't tell us in regular schmegular hours. Oh yeah, change the music. Like, fuck that. I'm not playing the music for you. I'm playing the music for me.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. And then no, we were pissed. We're like, we're not gonna do shit about it. We're not gonna lower the volume. We're not gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue what we were doing because it's our freaking right.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, we're not allowed to be in our patio.
Patio.
And do shit now.
And now even if we play music inside the house, I remember in the beginning as well, we were playing music while we were cleaning the house.
To get ready to live in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the neighbors came and they were like, "Yeah, you guys have been playing music for 4 hours straight already during the hours that we are allowed to."
And we know that that's false, because we have a mix that is precisely 2 and something minutes long, 2 hours and something long. So we know it has not been
4
4
hours.
hours.
So we were like at that point we were like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't know." Like, we keep it in mind, but now we're like, "How are you gonna?"
Now it's not making. It's not two-ing.
Yeah, cuz like the thing is, like, I love wearing AirPods when I'm outside.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like I can just mind my own business but when I'm at home,
I'm gonna play my music.
play my music, man. And like one of the things they also told us is the door, right? In the beginning, I said like, right now we have the door. We're risking it with y'all.
Yeah.
But they told us, can you guys close your door because we can hear y'all? And we're like, what about you close your door or your window?
At that point, we didn't know that they had their window open. We just thought, oh, since we
Noise.
have our door open, it travels faster
Around.
or something.
Travels
Yeah.
more,
right?
whatever.
But then eventually, I think one day, we were walking at night and we saw their fucking window wide open, and we're like, bro, how does it make it make sense? You don't close your window, but you want us to close our door.
Yep. Like, you want us to suffer in the warmth or in the cold, whatever. But you, nah.
Yeah.
You get to do whatever. Nah.
That don't slide.
I remember at some
don't
point,
cha-cha
we
slide.
all we met up with them and we said, you know what? just live with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And long story short, we just say, look, we tried our best. I know we don't know if you tried your best. You said you did,
Yeah,
but
so
okay,
we'll take it.
we'll take it.
Yeah,
So let's just live with it, bro. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
what else do you want us to do? We can't. We're not going to move out.
yeah.
We
Because
need, we need a place to
no,
live.
because the thing is, like, at some point, it really became like super toxic. Because when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you see is like a complaint,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it sucks.
It ruins your day right
Yeah.
away.
So we were like, let's
Especially
just
since it's been happening constantly. You're
constantly.
just like, oh, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, and you feel like we feel like we're doing everything in our power to freaking minimize the noise, but
we
then
feel also that they were not doing it.
yeah,
Nah, yeah.
or like it's never gonna be enough. Like all like in our heads, it was like they just want a ghost living up here.
Pretty much.
They want a ghost, like because apparently us making sound, no, that's too much.
That's
Us
too
living,
much. Nah.
too much, too
Bro,
much.
You
for
you
them.
can't
breathing
live.
that
You
hard.
can't
Bruh.
live.
You're breathing too
I
hard.
can hear your breathing like right
I can-
here, bro.
I can hear what you're thinking right now, and that's too loud.
Yeah,
I
like,
can
damn.
literally hear them texting right now and being like, "You guys are being too loud."
Yeah, like damn, bruh. But that's the thing about neighbors. That's why I feel like, yeah, I feel like I don't know if that's just specifically here
Imagine.
Imagine.
or
Imagine.
everywhere.
I would have lost my mind.
Would have been like, and ironically,
And just as we talked about, here's a message. No, because that has happened once.
what?
That we said we're
They're
gonna get a
gonna explain.
message, and then boom.
They're gonna complain. And
I mean, sometimes we would like let a lot of things fall.
yeah,
Like
Not on
not on
purpose.
purpose, but
we're
we would.
clumsy. Sometimes,
Yeah,
you know?
we're very like we would be in the kitchen, like a fork falls, and that motherfucker's gonna make a ding ding ding. Like
Yeah,
Bro,
it happens,
The
and we
installation-
apologize.
the installation here is so bad. A fork falls, you can hear through the entire house.
that's true.
You can hear dong 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 dong, and it's just a little fucking fork.
Yep.
Just a little.
It echoes. It echoes.
And we try to apologize when we were like, okay,
When we know it's too much.
Yeah.
We know that yeah.
yeah. I mean, there are days where we would be like on a call with family, and it's like very late at night, and
Yeah.
we're there like yelling, be like, being loud.
Yeah. Or if we have like people over, we will be like, yeah, we have people over. They're not used to being quiet, so
Yeah.
if, you
So
know,
then we were like,
pasa.
okay, okay, never mind. You're right.
Yeah,
We're sorry.
yeah.
You know.
But then again, like, how much we like that us telling them that we have people over, that's a courtesy.
It is.
Yeah, no,
Because
because
honestly, in any other place, you don't need to do that.
because they said that you have to let them know when you have people over, and we were like, what the fuck? We don't. What you're?
Kinda
not our
spying.
parents.
you're
You're not our
yeah, you're not.
parents.
I'm not gonna tell you. Oh yeah, my friends are coming over. Why?
Yeah, like what is that?
We did that once, and they still did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So,
what's the point?
What's
Because
the point in?
even when they bring people over, do they tell us? No.
And they're pretty loud. Sometimes you can very well hear them, but we're not gonna complain because
Why?
why would we
You're
complain?
living.
You're living life, having fun. Why are we gonna shit on your cup of tea and be like, hey, I don't like the noise you're making.
No, it's
Stop it.
it's the fact that like they thought buying an apartment, a middle apartment, they're not gonna get any noise. Like, bruh, if you didn't want noise,
Get a
go
house.
live. Yeah, go live on your own and not in an apartment. You got the wrong place for that.
But you know what? One thing that I'm grateful for is that in the end, now we're doing pretty okay with them.
Yeah, we
No,
made sure to
really.
like
We
The only
reached
people we have problems with are that one and the one on the full bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause look, I'm gonna expose us for people for like a minute.
a minute.
But we had
A kiddie
we had
pool.
we had a kiddie pool, which was in our patio.
balcony
And our
patio.
balcony,
balcony.
right? But it wasn't even filled up to the brim because the kiddie pool didn't even actually fit the way it was supposed to. So it went enough for it to reach like to cover your thigh, basically. Not even that, you know.
Like
So
when you're sitting down.
when you're sitting down, it covers like your thigh. So it wasn't like that much filled with water.
Yeah.
And then a motherfucker there up there took a picture of it and was like,
Took a picture of our balcony and then sent it to the group chat of
no,
like
the
the-
building manager.
yeah,
building
like the
manager
building
as well.
Send it
manager.
to, and we were like,
No.
first off, you don't want me to get a drone and take a picture of your house.
It's like that's invasion of privacy, brother.
If you see it, then be like, okay, hey, we know you have. You know, I would have preferred
Just
that.
say it.
yeah,
Other
don't
than
take a picture
a
and send
fucking
it.
Picture like that's just
That's-
rude.
that's-
Disrespectful,
that is
bro.
disrespectful.
That's like, what if I was out here, I don't know, doing something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there at that point they were telling us, you look, you can't plant shit in the balcony without letting everybody else know.
Yeah. Which in
That's
a-
why they're in here.
Which in a way was, I can understand ish because you see ecosystem, whatever the fuck he plans, the roots they
Whatever the
can
fuck he-
the roots can, damage the balcony and whatnot. All shebang.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, those are rules that they
The
themselves.
building itself
Yeah.
has.
Exactly. It's not like they were in our contract.
And on top of it,
Well,
The plant, yes, but everything else, no.
no, look, the
the-
kiddie pool was not anywhere in the contract. So we
No.
were like, okay, they never said there was a max weight
Yeah.
or anything.
And even
So-
if there was a max weight, the kiddie pool was nowhere near the weight that a balcony should be able to carry. A balcony can, if an elevator can carry like 12 people, a balcony can also carry 12 people. That kiddie pool did not weigh 12 people. That's, how do you,
But,
No,
and
but-
we took it out eventually.
took it out? Because we were like, you know what? Fine.
yeah.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
It got cold anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just kind of gave up on our balcony because that was our only time that we really went out there because it was summer. And in the winter, we don't go out there.
Yeah.
So, man,
Yeah. It's
we
it's
cleaned
another
it
summer
out.
project.
Yeah, next year.
Next year. Anyways, I
Yeah.
think that is it for this episode.
Thank
Yeah.
you for hearing us
Talk
rant.
about our lousy neighbor. Let us know if you guys also have had lousy neighbors.
Or if you are
The lousy neighbor. And if you are, like,
Come on.
keep in mind.
yeah.
Keep in mind, but also, like, yeah, sa pasa.
I sometimes you gotta be a Karen. I'm like, look,
That's true.
I do call the people that deliver my online orders and be like, "Where's my order?" It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
in
have
this
a reason.
country, foral, in this country, you gotta be
Especially in
caring.
this country. Yeah.
But yeah,
If you like this video, give it a like.
Yeah.
Give
Exactly.
it a like, subscribe. Make sure to caress that notification bell. And also check out our Instagram. For what reason? To show some love.
to entertain
Comedy
you.
reasons, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Duh.
And remember, if you are the lousy neighbor, sa pasa. We're Pasa, and we are. Oh.
Even this song I would have preferred.
Right?
Oh wait.